Hello, everybody. Toffeemon here for another night of RPG strategy goodness. As we're back, closing in on the end for Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. We have 10 Darkonium. We need to get the fourth and final, or fifth, fourth, whatever, the final shrine, and then who knows what it's after that. Welcome on in, Rocker. Grats on first. Welcome on in, Thunder Drummer. Yeah, our kitties are never happy for flea treatment. Grats on second, Thunder Drummer. This is different medicine for Biscuit. This is to help his anxiety so he stops going everywhere. But I have two-piece right here. Look at that. Stole her paw. Let's see. Jump into it. I did manage to level a little bit. Combined some lesser beings into stronger ones. Made it back to where we needed to be. We got some interesting power dynamics now. So, Squall is strong. His double attack is very nice. But Ken is outrageous. Just 150, well, 100 more HP. And very hard hitting on one target. This one has been a mixed bag, but they are a +8 now. And we do have... Yeah, the game Rayman Origins, it's interesting. It feels more like Donkey Kong Country than the original Rayman. I was there for a while watching you do a lot of the water stages. Two-piece, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why'd you do that? Nobody wants to see that. Alright, we got backups. Into the bag with you. Can we buy only the strong medicine? We can buy some oomph. Man, those are expensive. Holy moly. Yeah, those underwater water dynamics and stuff was kind of crazy. One moment you're doing fine, and next thing you know, you get hit 8 times and instantly died. But the saving system, and it looked like you had unlimited lives, was very good. Oomph Powder could be good. We might buy some in the future. Can I put in a higher number than what I have? And will it just auto? It will. Well, that was nice. Is it daytime or nighttime? I don't remember. Currently daytime. Thing is bigger than me. I don't want to fight monsters like that. The checkpoints. Yeah, yeah. There were times that you collected everything, went to the next screen, instantly died, and it was like, oof, got a checkpoint. Time trial makes sense, though. Well. Slam. Ken has come a long way to be the beast he is. And how are you tonight, Thunder Drummer? I know, at one point he was a ball sack, and now he's the king of the depths. Look at that. In Dark Prince, you have 4 monsters. And I want to say they had large monsters that took up 2 spots. And I feel like that's what Ken would be. Munch. Hey, Wingman, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Today you've been unmotivated. You know, that happens sometimes, Thunder Drummer. Whether you finished a manga, or maybe you finished a game, or maybe today just wasn't a good day. You just don't want to do anything. And that's okay. Sometimes we need to do nothing. Whoa, that bee. Come on, bee. There we go. Look at all these monsters. How dare they all come at me? See, that wasn't very nice. $43? That was more than 10%. Do. Dang. Took 2 hits of 43 and still had more HP than the next character. Oh, I think I know the place you're talking about, and it feels like it's slightly off, but I'm having a brain fart. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shell. Oh, 1 monster? I have to try. And for crawfish, some people will suck the shell head. They say it's extra nutrients and extra tasty. We got a good 60%. That's a decent chance. I think it's the boiling pot. The Argon Lizard. Level 18, 125 attack with no points in their skills. We'll call this Yoshi. Because why not? Wait a second. There must be a second set higher above me? Crazy. Oh yeah, yeah. It's not uncommon for people to be like, I want 10 pounds of crawfish. You know? I'm a shrimp kind of guy. I am. My wife will eat either. My mother will eat all of that. My brother won't eat shrimp, but he loves crawfish. Hey monkey, welcome on in. Alright. Hope you're doing well tonight, monkey. Metal slime. I'm doing great. I hope you are too, monkey. With all the manga you've been binging on, I'd like to think you're doing good. Get him, he stays. Well, there you go. You guys all come over one weekend. We'll go get some crawfish. It's much easier and cheaper when it's in season, though. No! He was so smart. Dang you, Squall. Yeah, that's out of season, man. That is out of season. I got ambushed by one frog. Come on, man. It's like I'm probably out of the know since prices of everything have jumped so high in the last literally year. Although it's been going up steadily for the last couple. But at one point, crawfish, when it's in season, is $3 a pound. You know, getting it cooked and seasoned would be an extra $1 or $2. So, like, $15 for 3 pounds doesn't sound outrageous, you know? Hey, Game Face, welcome on in. That is a troll over there. Actually, let's look at... That is a dead end. Will he come at me, bro? He is guarding this corner with his life. I mean, it's probably his home, so... The boss troll. You can attack. You can attack. You can psych up. Maybe I should try. I don't know how often the boss trolls are here. Eh. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. 2%. This is not meant to be. At best, we'll be at like 7, maybe 8%. It's a chance. It's not a very good chance. Uncalled for. How dare you? The troll definitely... What? Dude is a brick house. How'd he dodge that? I guess it goes both ways. Ken was hungry. Troll, it's what's for dinner. That was a really nice level. What sort of booty were you hiding? An obsidian sword. Okay. Well, you hit twice, so you might as well. I bet if I told my wife that wingman $48 for 3 pounds, she'd probably throw up a little bit in her mouth. Just... Alright, we've made it up to a top. Alright, what's over there? This feels like going out of our way for loot. But who doesn't go out of the... I can't fall off, right? Good. Da, 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 da. Seed of life. That's a pretty nice item. Oh no, I'm not saying don't treat yourself if you're a tourist, you know, something that you may probably never eat again in your life, but like... It's... Oh, hi. How are you, Hades Condor? The Hades Condor is impressed. I'm liking where this is going. We're looking at a good 75%. 80%. Man. Pretty decent chance. Get out of here, Scissor Beetle. What do we name? What do we name Mr. Flappy here? I should call him backup food. It's kind of what he is. I do have backup team, right? Keeps offering. Yeah, I thought so. Wait, hello? Who's that? Blargy, blarg, blarg. Hey, Pokiel, how are you tonight? Did you get all your gold medals in Densha? Avatar Legends? That's not the Dino Attack. Need more work. You seem like you have such a blast playing it. Literally unplayable. Oh no, what was wrong with it? Was it just like bad controls or didn't have your XY? I had taken a nap and I poked back in stream and you were over. And I was like, but where's Soul's game? I wondered what happened. Opens the treasure chest. Contains a piece of Darkonium and... Wait, but we have 11. Actually had a lot of accessibility, however... Ba-da-ba-da-da. Where does this lead? It looks like it almost leads back. Oh. Pokey has me on the edge of my seat. Whoa. So small you couldn't see that. Streamline blocking its height. Could not see the. So, was it that the enemies and you were really disproportionate, or was like the camera angle not helping you at all? Like, had you had a good angle, would it have been playable, or was something wrong with it? Was both? Okay. Yeah, for a game where you need to be able to see to parry, that's kind of important, right? And at the same time, like, part of me can understand, since you're running around as a T-Rex, that things are smaller than you, but like, they shouldn't be so small that you can't, like, see them either. Bloomin' heck, who left all this here then? Right, lads, put some muscle into it. Cool, cool. So I went all that way, and the game decided to open up the passageway back to the beginning. That's nice. I feel like we have more than enough juice in our... Ow! We got Primeape attacking. And by the way, congrats on the stream streaks, Rocker and Monkey. Gorilla. Gorilla. No friends of mine. Wow, they lived through... That was a wasted attack. You might as well as be playing like invisibility mode. That sounds terrible. I'm sure they'll fix it. I'm sure they've gotten more than enough complaints. It can't be like a you only thing. Which is a shame. I know you were looking forward to that too. Wait a second. Well, that's where I... No, that's where I was. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, a Souls game can be tough enough. You don't need help with it being even harder by making it the visibility poor. Like, it's one thing when you're playing the game and you're like fighting in mist, right? Or you're fighting in a dark area. It's another when everything is the same. Are you going to wait patiently? Or are you going to refund it and and get back to it like a month later or something. You haven't decided yet. Another piece of... Wow, the game really giving me some Darkonium right now. Well, we've made it to the... Here. Make sure that we have anyone, like, on the cusp of a level? Not really. I was gonna say, have you looked at the Steam page or anything yet to see if others have had the same complaints, or have they mentioned that something to address? We need only defeat this sentinel, and my holy transformation will be complete. The time has come at last to destroy the final obstacle. That's fair. I kind of like how this shrine didn't have like a dungeon or anything to it. Excuse me. Like you went in and boop, here we go. The zone was the dungeon. I don't think we need to give any orders. Oh, a demon at arms also attacks twice. Get him, Ken, how could you? You said that the game had a lot of accessibility options. What things stuck out that you were excited for? Dodges. Boo. Hiss. Rude. Wow. The one sad thing is, I can't give an order to heal. But I can do that. He's missed so many times that he may as well has been casting heal. At least he'd slow down the damage being dealt to us. Changing subjects, you might be joining a tournament soon. Well, heck yeah, it's going to be a fighting tournament, I assume, since you've been playing a lot of those lately. Is it going to be a Guilty Gear one, or is it a Skullgirls, or something else? That's a level for everyone, I think. Ken gets a level. Oh, we did not get one for Squall. He's close, though. The Art of Vanishing. He was a lizard, but I merged him. He turned back into a tiger, and I merged him again. He became a baboon. It's time. The ancient pact be honored. Let the rite of holy transformation begin. So a month from now. Okay, you got enough practice time between now and then. Good luck on that. I'm like, 22nd? That was yesterday. Wait a second. Next month also has a 22nd. Give me now the power of Grayskull. The power to halt the great catastrophe. Avatar, the last airbender? Or Avatar what? Oh, look at that. Is it a fighting game? I mean, the last Avatar I remember that came out was, what, the Pandora of whatever? But I don't think that's the same Avatar you're talking about. Alas. It is a fighting game? Heck yeah. This is the form I've yearned to attain. Now we must obtain the ancient mark so I can complete my mission. The Bender universe it is. Okay. But you still do not know the nature of my mission, do you? I am charged with averting the great catastrophe. It happens once every 300 years. The gate that stands between this world and the Dark World swings open, and the catastrophe begins. My mission is to close that gate before the destruction spreads throughout the world. I protect the life of every creature, human and otherwise, in this world. A being greater than I has given me this sacred duty, and carry it out I must. If you wish to help me, you must win the Monster Scout Challenge. I must have the mark, lest countless lives be snuffed out like candles in a storm, just as in the pact. Alright, well, that is quite the change in appearance. We went back to the initial wolf form. What? You were close to level. Alright, go to our items. We definitely have a couple of slots in our... in hand. Wait. 100 to 120 to all. No, you know, I shouldn't actually carry that on. Nah. Super emergency item. It'll definitely be used in what I will hope will be the final battle. So we have 12 Darkonium. That definitely exceeds the 10 that we needed. Look at that dude over there, just chilling with that Hackosaurus. What does he think this is? Some sort of playground? I would just warp back. Actually, what is the vanish item? I was gonna say I should just warp back to town, but 404 experience is close enough. What does vanish do? I mean, I assume it makes me invisible. Can I keep going around? No. There's clearly another path over there. There's a door somewhere over there. Oh well. What type of goodies do we get at nighttime? What? That was uncalled for. I'm gonna have to change that. We could have killed this monster without taking any damage. It seems only at night the little glowing spots on the ground spawn. I don't know if they come back or if it's a one-time obtain, but it seems to always be a a seed of skill. Jargon has some health, man. 8 skill points. What are we looking at? That's an attack up for next. And that'll be a defense up. This one will be an HP up. Do I want the defense? I want the attack. I don't know how many points a seed of skill. Oh, the item is behind me. I'm like, where'd it go? It vanished. Yeah, it's hard to think about it. Like, I could just scum it real quick, right? But I don't know if it's like the new ones where you get 5 points. I don't know if it's a pool of 1 to 5. I don't know if it gives a flat 3. Oh. But yeah, 3 is fine by me. I'll definitely check it out eventually. I never know if it's going to be the final monster form that I'm working on, right? And Azuki Hime, thank you so much for the resub. I hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you so much for that. What are we watching lately or reading lately in the anime manga-verse? Boo! Double boo. Well, I guess hitting for 1 isn't a bad thing. You're beat. Doing some Elden Ring because big sword do swoosh. Well, heck yes. Sounds like your Unga Bunga build is doing good then. Are you going through this the first time? Is this a randomizer? how is your journey going? First time solo. So it's not your first time playing, you're just fighting all the bosses without assistance. Now, does solo mean, like, no humans? Or does that also mean no pet summons? We got a ding-a-ling. Best friend and I beat the game through New Game Plus. And solo means you're on your own. No, you bear the game. You hold that game to its standards. Can't believe this monster's name is a ding-a-ling. That's its type. To the storage with you, Ring Ring. Well, good luck. I'm sure some of those bosses are much harder without... Oh, there's another... You know, I feel that Elden Ring was very good at, like, giving you a tell to dodge, and, like, the monster would, like, get ready to swing and, like, arc its arm, so, like, it would catch you in the dodge. It was really good at that. It also punished you for healing. It would jump at you at that point. A seed of skill. Good, we wanted that. Right, there's... You might be crossing over the... Hey, you know, you play it enough, you'll definitely find moments like that. I'm always torn in games like Elden Ring. Like, I loved my time in it, and I'm not saying anything that's making it bad or anything like that. But, like, I know I put something like 80 hours or 100 hours in my playthrough. I find it very difficult to go through a second and third time, and I would love to with another job or, you know, another class, and I just can't bring myself to do it. But I like Morgo. Yes, yes, he does. I definitely feel if Elden Ring was at a time where I was like in my teens or something, where I had a lot less games, I probably would play way more going through them. They are stressful games. I will say, I played Elden Ring on the PS4, so every death I had, I felt through the load times. So... Well, that was nice. My buddy played on PC. He's like, dude, it's like 14 seconds for a loading screen on death. I was like, are you complaining that it's 14 seconds? Is that like too high for you? I'm like, buddy, my PS4 was like 47 seconds. Sometimes my death animation slash reload was longer than the life that I spent just then. Alright, so we could get... Yeah, yeah, I totally get that. I'm sure I'll play it again at some point. I have never really had the chance to play many Souls games with friends. It's always been solo experience. Now, what's over here? Why are you closed off? I 100% understand that. That's one of the things I like about Souls games. Like, there isn't a normal cap of 99. You could go higher. Now, will that high-end cap maybe give you trouble on plus 10, you know, new game 10? But like, if you're going through the game only once, you can definitely level up to make yourselves have a better chance at some things. Like, grinding may not be the most fun thing in an RPG for some people, but allowing the player to get more strength and making it easier for them is a tactic. 80% giant moth. Well, we know what the moth is going to be named. Well, I mean, there's ways to getting around the PvP aspect too. I don't mind the occasional invade. I dislike when you can get invaded by the same person multiple times in a very short window. It's like, please let me progress. But sometimes it's I've definitely had it where someone invaded me, like, right before I made it to the boss chamber, so I enter it, so they warp in, and then they warp out because they're not allowed in the boss chamber. It's like, well, just wasted 30 seconds of your time. Sorry. 50% to 100%. Yeah. It's definitely a lot easier when you play with a friend though too. Like Night Rain has shown us that we can have roles, right? You know, you could have your friend be the tankable wall that provokes things, and you know, you could be a mage or an archer sitting behind. Well, yeah, true, but you can kind of class yourself as well, you know? I mean, like, I played solo as a samurai. I was a fighter. I didn't have magic. If I was to help somebody, I would be either DPS or tank. That one's open. Very true. Although some of the games do have accessories, like I remember Dark Souls 2 had the provoke ring, and I would throw down my sign at bosses and just have this super hulking wall of a giant just provoke the boss into a corner and let people beat on it. Bow class, that's dope. It is dope. I have fun playing as that. Although you could play as a bow kind of a bow class in Elden Ring. Nothing stops you from going full out Legolas. There are some people who do it. And hi, Two Piece, welcome back. I'm always remembered of that one spot late in Elden Ring where there's an encounter where three enemies' souls spawn and you fight them and they're other players. So depending on your luck, you could definitely get a bad hand with like 3 PvP players that are just gonna make your time bad. Hope their next game takes the Night Rain version of the book. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the next game handles it. And I assume you mean not Dusk Bloods, but like whatever the next Souls game is. I'm also interested to know more about Dusk Blood. Some sort of like arena PvP PvP. If you have 10 Darkonium crystals, you should head for the gold. I mean, it's all very well spending time perfecting your team, but if you don't make the finals, what's the point? Sometimes see this really suspicious looking bloke in a black hood. Do you think he's competing in the challenge? Because he doesn't look like a scout to me. Is this dude like 19 or 47? Like, look at that shadow he has. Only 1 slot remaining in the finals. Oh no. But I have 12 Darkonium. Do 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 do. Imagine if the game actually had a time limit. Clean 16. Come on. Have that ship show up again. I want to kill some monsters for another 1,000 experience. You're probably right on that one, honestly. I'm looking forward to that. A leather whip. Well, it's trash, but whatever. Since we're here... Since we're here... Are you seriously trying to challenge me? Bro, you are like way outclassed. Get out the way, Drakey. Dracky. Antidotal herb. I don't know if the Gigante spawns at night, so we'll do a quick peek over there. I think it's a day-only monster, though. I would like to be proven wrong. Okay. No, let's go into the building before I use Vanish. I'm curious to know what it does, but I don't want it to, like, somehow recall me and make me have to run through all this again. You say anything new? Ooh, things are finally starting to calm down. Now it's HQ's turn to be run off their feet. They have to organize the finals. I mean, there's only 5 people in the finals. Like, how's that supposed to work? Oh, wait. It would really help if I change it to daytime. You said that you went through the DLC as well. Does any of the story ends get completed in the DLC, or does it leave more to open? Squall Cloud, thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. Let's try Vanish. Hides your presence from monsters. Okay. Okay. This poor slime just bleeping and blooping around and just gets absolutely splattered by some invisible dude. The Vanish effect. I bet it does. The slime draws near. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but it feels like killing a couple of slimes and making them respawn makes this respawn. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother. If I could just sit here and, you know, they vanish and come back, I would do that. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So instead, I'm gonna just ruin his day. Oh, ruin their day. Oh boy, 2 XP. We'll be there in no time. The crazy thing is, there's no guarantee that I catch this, right? Like, this is just the chance. We're much stronger than we were the last time we fought them, so... I'm hoping for at least a 1 in 3 chance. Whoa, whoa, hold up, buddy. No, that was not... Well... That was bad. Come out and play, Mr. Gigantes. I'm sorry. I thought I hit the down button, but I guess I was too quick. Round 2, revenge. So sad. Can't believe I ruined that. Yeah. Look at that friend, the way it zoomed in the background. That slime has seen some stuff. Oh man, Slimebert all over the place. Alright. Alright, Tuffy, don't flub this up this time. Alright, here we go. For real this time. We're good for this. Please don't kill them. Oh, I have to use the item the round before. Oh well. I was hoping for a lot higher than this. One and 4 turned out to be pretty good. Good enough for him to join me. A-rank Gigantes. Look at that. 168 attack, 7 defense. Anti-metal attack boost. We will call him Bill. Bill to storage. Alright. Vanish wore off. I'm sure it did. We actually pulled off the recruitment of the Gigante. Also, we will absolutely save after that amazing moment. And we'll make sure to save state it too. Now, with that, let's see if we have any cool combinations that this NPC wants to offer us. Something without Squall. A-rank Buffalogre. Okay. Gorilla. Okay. Wailing Weed. I mean, it's nice to have an A rank, but I don't think any of those are better than... Alright, so we have Buffalogre. Buffalogre. Great Dragon. Jamiris. Double Trouble. That, Golem. Why is Golem higher up on the tier than Gold Golem? King Bubble Slime. I feel like the Jamiris is an outstanding choice. Especially as a backup monster. Bill, it was short-lived. Sorry. Uh, I wish I could, like, look inside the actual... No, let's do that one. 93 HP and 70 attack at level 1. Dun, 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 dun. But we are going to switch him into the back row. Just because we did some combinations, or a combination. Danger level 0. My good girl 2-piece. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, okay. I feel like before we go to the store, the shop, we should go to the store. Some scouts begin to panic when the front runners start arriving at the goal, but that's exactly the time when they need to focus and make sure they're prepared. The armory in the sewers is the town's best kept secret. They have some incredible weapons. Galoop. Well, thank you for such words of wisdom. Well, hi, Biscuit. One second. Oh, it's you. Are you sure you have time to loiter around here? If you want one of the remaining places in the final, you're going to have to get a move on. Oh, the MSO really knows how to keep the fans on the edges of their seats. They won't announce who's reached the goal until all 5 finalists have made it in. Do we have, like, a store here? Oh, I love this music. We have a door over there. We have a door there, too. My Biscuit! Hi, buddy! Oh, whoops. There's a door here, too. Don't make no sense. How could a monster be a scout at the same time? Not to mention, he's in the challenge. What was the MSO thinking? Is it Healy? Raphael, didn't I tell you I'm competing in the challenge myself? Winning the championship is the only way I can pay off my debts. Dang. Savage life there, buddy. Sorry. A gold nugget just randomly comes and loots your stuff. How many seeds of skill have I found? 7. We might be using these soon. Wait. We can hear Baden's bell down here. It's already been rung a few times. Seems like the finals are getting close. I reckon the finals will probably be starting soon up there. I ain't going back, but I have to admit, I miss the excitement a bit. Welcome, Gov. Me weapon shop's the best items in all the sewers. Well... lures positive monsters into battle. Negative... okay. Your stuff ain't bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. Cheers, mate. Come back anytime. You're in the Scout Challenge, right? Here, have this. It should help. The Headsman's Axe. It's no biggie. Just something I found lying around. Bro gives me a murder weapon. Just... throws me at the scene of the crime. 8 gold coins. Hot. Spit. Hello, Gov. Welcome to the neighborhood of no-opers. The underworld of underdogs. Thanks for coming, love, but we don't open till the evening. I don't know why, but we've been having lots of visitors in the sewers recently. Is that a, like, love hotel or something? It's so fancy. During the day, I watch the challenge, and at night, I come down here for a cuppa or 2 or 10. That's the best way to enjoy the challenge, innit? Shove off. Me head feels like a metal king slime sat on it. Maybe it did. I don't know. What were you doing, dude? Hello, old man. How are we? All Snip cares about is his monsters. He don't give 2 slimes about developing the sewers. Oh, I'd give anything just to have a soft bed at night. Life's gotta have been rough for you, dude. I figure you'd have it figured out at that point in your life. Bunch of MSOers. We're here just now asking about that break-in at the Commissioner's gaff. Must have thought the criminal element was hiding down here. If I see any dodgy-looking blokes, I'll be reporting them. I could do with the dough. Looking at you reminds me of someone. I know, you're the spitting image of that researcher, Trump, I think his name was. He was researching how to communicate with monsters, but there was an accident. He was hurt, something awful he was. No one knows if he survived. This dude thinks I look like my father? I mean, it's usually the case, but I didn't think he looked anything like us. Or we like him. Oh. We had one more pathway. I was kind of hoping that this place would be... we have 2 more pathways. One more pathway. Would have had better stuff for sale. Now, I kind of wonder how many Darkoniums are there since we have more than 10. It's locked and won't open. Okay, well, that answered that question. Since we managed to get 12, like, is there, I don't know, only 12 in the game and you're gonna get your 10? Is there 15 and I just missed some areas? Go to the store. We'll double check to make sure there is or isn't anything new to buy. Guess we could check that shop on the 2nd floor. Wait, you're the weapon shop. Welcome to Lethal Weapons, the best armory on the island. You can absolutely answer that. We got strong medicine. I don't think we need that. Welcome to Monster Matchmaking, where monsters come together. We offer an introduction service for monsters that belong to different scouts. Remember that you will lose the monster you offer for matchmaking, but in return, the brand new monster resulting from the match will be yours. If you're having problems synthesizing powerful monsters, we can help. Okay, I appreciate that. So, me getting 12, which already beats what the game requires of 10, is pretty good out of 13. I'm glad that there's extras and it wasn't like the game only has 10. Hello, Capsule J. Let's give you a shouty. What were we playing? Welcome on in. Hello, Raiders. What variety of retro gaming were we playing? Hello, please tell me. I'm Tuffymon, lover of RPGs and strategy games. We're currently playing Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. I'm joined tonight by the handsome Biscuit, and Two Piece was right here a moment ago. I have lots of cats. They come and go as they please. But please, tell me what we were playing. And thank you for sharing your community. We played Breath of Fire 4. Heck yes. I hope you had an awesome time. Is it your first time, or is it a game that you've gone through before? I used to think that once I become a scout, I could go out with any girl I wanted, but I was wrong. Seeing girls prefer a bit of stability, you know, regular hours, regular pay. I wish someone would open a matchmaking service for scouts. I hope you had a great... Wait. Boy, you just popped out of thin air on me. I'm having a terrible time finding a suitable match for Mr. Woofles. Hey, heck yes, congratulations on that. Have you played the rest in the series, or did you just jump into 4? Oh, that's really cool info. I did get the arena one as one of my first 10. You played 3 a long time ago. A man of culture playing some Breath of Fire series. He's just too handsome. It intimidates the other. Grr, me hungry. Alright, well, let's see what this does. They're just items to be sold. Well, that's okay. I guess that's your to benefit for being so thorough, right? Welcome to Monster Matchmaking. We're here to help scouts find the perfect synthesis partner for their monstrous companions. We're the cupids that make monster romance a reality. We understand that every monster has his or her own likes and dislikes. It's our job to find the ideal monster match, so let us take the confusion out of monster fusion. They are looking for very specific things. Okay. Rank F, nature. So, I know I don't have an orc. I absolutely am Capsule J. I've played, minus Caravans, I've played all of the Dragon Quest monster games. And this is my first foray into the Joker series. I would like to play at least Joker 2 before the new one comes out in December, but depending on how well we do, maybe I even get around to playing Joker 3 before then. But I am absolutely looking forward to seeing how it ties in, which I'm going to presume Dragon Quest V, since we have Bianca, Nera, and Deborah. And yeah, that's going to be fun. Maybe Deborah is playable, or is she only an NPC? I don't know. Well, let's try matching with Orko. Oh, so we could do a great Saber Cub. Sure, why not? Well, the nice thing about that is you still have what? This is the 7th month where we're on the tail end, and it doesn't come out till the 12th. So you got, 4.5 to 5 months before it even comes out. That could totally change between now and then. Of course, that's if you like Dragon Quest or are looking forward to that. I definitely have Joker 2 and 3 game face. I don't remember if they're pro or not. I'll make sure to load them up after stream because I didn't think to look at it. I know 2 is on the DS, but I can't say based on the file. It's still chipping away. DQX7. Heck yeah. And thank you. We have anonymous follows. That is one of my mini cats. That's Praline. I really enjoyed 7 Reimagined, and I hope that because 1, 2, 3, and 7 have come out, and the Tree of Woe, I believe the monster game is, since it ties into 5, I'm hoping that's kind of like a subtle nod that 5 is going to get a remake. But that's just wishful thinking for me, but I would love to play any of them. I have it translated. I do. I can't tell you if it's the regular Joker or Pro. I'm not sure. But I'll definitely look into that. Why you haven't played 5? Yeah, I feel like... Well, hi, Biscuit. I feel like if they came out with 5 beforehand, it would make a greater tie-in to it, making people want to play it. But I also feel like having that and then throwing out 5 remake would make more people interested that way, right? Oh, my buddy. All right. A great Saber Cub will be... We don't have enough space for the full name, but we can abbreviate. Speedster. No thank you. Hive Mind. Nuh-uh. Attack boost. Agility boost. What is Naturalist? Nope. Accelerate, heal, defense boost. It's a solid name right there. It is. On top of that, I don't know if you've played this before, but the game has 3 symbols that it uses for gender. A positive has to, well, the rule gets overwritten really easily. You need a plus and a minus to have, to make a monster. But if you get a neutral, which you are, Capsule, you can technically go with a plus or a minus, which is really cool. Does new ones pop up? No. You get 1 opportunity. What does chicken make? Stuff we already have. See, like right here, there's a positive Healy, and my match needs to be a negative, and I only have 1 choice. But this is asking for very specific matches. If I was to go to the actual office myself, I could theoretically have you match with anyone who is above level 10. Out my way, lady. We got a bell to ring. I bet we're gonna fight Solitaire on the way. She's waiting for me. Do you want to take the lift to HQ? I do. Oh, Biscuit. We're ready. We're gonna ring that bell. Who knows? Maybe we finish this tonight. I wasn't expecting that. It's locked and won't open. Well, whoops. The other side. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I think this goes to where we need to go. Yes. I'm surprised you don't hear Solitaire. Wait right there. Sensing Tuffymon's 10 Darkonium crystals, the door swings open. Listen to that bell ring, fans! Another scout has reached the goal! It's Tuffymon! The mystery wildcard takes 5th place! And so, the 5 finalists for the Monster Scout Challenge were decided. Now the final stage of the challenge, the battle for the championship, begins! Oh. Welcome, fans, to the 7th Scout Challenge Finals. Now let's meet the 5 finalists who made it through the grueling qualifiers. In first place, after qualifying, it's the idol of the challenge, Guinea Rumi. Wait, that's Solitaire. She had another name? Rude. She's the biggest princess in Green Bays, but will she be the biggest scout? Excuse me, who gave you permission to use my real name? Get it, Solitaire. Qualifying in second place, it's the Ferbalicious and Ferocious Tiger. Red in tooth and claw, this striped feline is looking to sink his fangs into his rivals. I think I already told you that this is just a costume, okay? Qualifying in third place is our youngest finalist, the adorable Little Miss Missy. There are no age limits. Let's see what kind of punch this tiny dynamo can deliver. I'm going to be the next Scout Challenge idol with the 5 o'clock shadow. Next up is the superhero of the slimes, Slimin the Man. Don't underestimate him, fans. This slimy star has gristle in his backbone. My super awesome slime strategy is going to take me to the championship. Last and probably least, it's the Joker in the deck, Tuffymon. Where did he come from? How did he get here? What's with that hairstyle? Who cares? Best of luck to you, whoever you are. Man, my ear is like radiating. Like I'm getting ready to go Saiyan. Okay, fans, we've got 5 great finalists ready to get it on. The first fight of the finals will kick off shortly, but before that, the contestants need a little time to get ready for their bouts. Remember, a scout always has to be prepared. Congratulations on reaching the finals, Tuffymon. All finalists are allowed as much time as they need to prepare. Feel free to synthesize, scout, train, or just relax. Being prepared is what separates the winners and losers. Will the game allow me items in this? I don't know. But in case it does... Let's see. Well, you actually have a heal spell, so we need 122 went to 123. I feel like having... Well, seeds are only going up +1. Our defense is good all around. I feel like it helped you the most just because you're a much higher HP. HP went up by 3. I am gonna scum this, because I would save this normally. Who needs... I wish I could see. It would be defense, it would be attack. You've maxed out. You've got HP, you got attack. It would be defense. Yours would be HP. Maybe defense. 3 skill points. Alright. We got a gold nugget. Alright, let's use their points before we... I don't want to, like, go crazy. Okay, 6 will get us... What did I say? It'll get us HP on that. We need 8 to get buff. Mid-heal would be nice. 16. I don't think I have enough Seed of Skills. If that's the case, I'm gonna reload. I need 5. No. That plan makes it a waste. Alright. Can I see categories for our skill? We don't have skill points. See, it doesn't let me know what the like how much to next. We know it was 6 points to get HP, but like I don't know how many points to get the next. Makes the skill seeds. You'd want to use them right after a level up. But let me use one on each of these two. Dun 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 dun. We need 6 points for our next rank up in attack. And that's not a bad idea. And it'd be attack for you too. Okay, so another seed for you is nice. But what about you. You also... Okay. You have not maxed out. Capsule J, thank you so much for rating in and sharing of your community. Have a wonderful night. Okay, so maybe defense boost? We need to use another one on Squall. Squall. Da-da. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. 10 attack power. Get it, Squall. Alright, your next is 12 points. So we could, if we wanted to. And what do we got? Similar attacks, similar defenses. You got 3 MP from that seed. So, honestly... Save state again. I could just put those into you. Dun, 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 dun. Let me check before we commit to Squall. Hey, Wingman, thank you for lurking. I hope you have a great night. Okay, so 6 points. Hey, Sword Saint, my man. Hope you're doing well. We are doing great. It sounds like we might be on the a cusp of the final part of the game. The game is allowing me to prep, and let me see. We know... Okay, so 3 is a waste on them. They need a minimum of 9. Ken needs a minimum of 9. So it's 10 HP on you. Guess it's not terrible. Let me reload it though, so we don't have the wasted seeds. Question again, do I want the HP on you, or do I want the extra HP on you? All of your stats are similar, but you attack twice. It'd be HP, it would be defense, it would be attack. It would be 5 attack. Putting it into this one since it's not on screen. Do I want the 5 attack? Or do I want 10 HP? Well, this HP actually might be more. Yeah, let's use that last seed. We're all in. How you doing tonight, Sword Saint? What are we playing? What are we doing? Tuffymon, you're at 10 HP. No, it's Squall with the 10 HP. You're the 10 HP all along. Alright, do you start this, or when you're ready for the tournament, just come to this counter. But we're not ready to start just yet. Please come back in a little while. We have an awful lot to do at the moment. While you're here, why not have a walk around the town? It's a very interesting place. Oh yeah. We're going to lock in our choices. There we go. All the Darkonium collected during the challenge has to be handed over to the MSO. I'm sure no one will object. Darkonium is of no use to anyone. Did we actually get the extra Darkonium like Game was saying? We did. A very saleable piece of Darkonium. Well, let's go and see how much Darkonium is worth since nobody wants it. The 5th Scout rang the bell just as I arrived here at HQ. I was so close I could taste it. This is gonna haunt me for years. Hey, you're Tuffymon, right? I saw you when they announced the finalists. I couldn't make it past the qualifiers, but a young lad like you, like yourself, is in the finals? Just goes to show that age doesn't matter in this contest. Good luck. You're surprised at me, but you had a girl that was like 8. Oh no! Hey, loser. Well, I guess her princess ways just go over our head. This almost makes it feel like Vegeta and Bulma. I finished first. So, where did you finish? Oh, right. 5th. Seems to me the finals are just a formality. It's pretty obvious who's gonna win. Why don't you just save us both the trouble, quit now, and give me the doggy? The only true measure of a scout is his skill in battle. Like, again, nobody really bats an eye that it talks or it's been changing through the game. The finishing order is of little consequence, isn't that right, Guinea Rummy? Don't call me that. Boy, she got really worked up about her name. Oh, whatever. The championship will be decided in the head-to-head battle. We'll settle it then. Obviously, I'm going to win. So until then, you be careful, you hear? I don't want to see a scratch on my doggy when you hand him over. Well, she wasn't there for any of the actual changing of the forms. She recognized them immediately, which to me feels odd. Like, unless you were there and saw the change, I'd be like, huh, you had a turkey, but it's no longer a turkey. Like, we combine our monsters all the time, right? Now, I will say, in all of his forms, he has had some sort of armor and the green gem on, but is that what she's noticed? I don't know. Okay, enough chit-chat. See you in the finals. At last, she's gone. Sometimes I have great difficulty understanding humans, especially that one. What a tiresome breed. Alright, let's go to the shop again. I want to see how much this Darkonium is worth. And now that I'm aware that we can sell the extras, why couldn't we sell them to other hunters? Wink, wink. Let's see. Gold nugget, 5K. Well, I have no reason to keep that. And 3,500. Boy, the game rewards you quite well for being thorough. Multi-medicine, 30 to all. I feel like the game is not going to actually let me use items in this. But you are right in a way, Game Face. She was aware of who they were immediately. She shouldn't have, though. Hey, Tuffymon, good luck with your final preparations. I'm definitely going to watch the finals, but I won't be supporting anyone. I mean, all these challenge scouts are just big-headed posers, aren't they? Okay. Oh, that is such old news. The 5 top finishers were announced ages ago. They're already in training for the finals. Apparently the 5th qualifier has rung the bell. Can't wait to find out who made it to the finals. Yeah, dude, you were way late. I didn't make it to the finals, but I'm definitely going to watch them. I spent all my savings traveling here from the mainland, so it'd be stupid not to. Ta-da-da-da! It's News Hour, and I'm your host, Canasta Croupier. Finals ready to begin. Contestants make last-minute preparations. Make sure you check it out. My whole village pitched in to help pay my entry fees and expenses. How am I going to tell them that I didn't even make it to the finals? Go make some extra money. Go find a gold nugget on the way out. Bumped into this dodgy-looking bloke in a black hood the other day. I tried asking him what he wanted, but I couldn't understand a bleeding word he said. Where do you reckon the finalists have gone to train their monsters? I bet they're all on Palaesh Isle, practicing in the old maid's garden. No? The department store has bought in new stock especially for the finalists. Maybe this would be a good time to improve your team's equipment. Oh, did it? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to check again. So I looked up some things in this, and the game has a very robust post game and a huge amount of rewards for like finding every item, capturing every monster, doing every combination. King Trode is one of the monsters you get for completing everything. Welcome to Lethal Weapons, the best armory on the island. Do we have new stuff? We have new stuff. Holy moly. So 261, 270. The sword is better than the halberd. Halberd is better than the battle axe. 331. Alright, so ideally we want 2 of those. We could definitely get 1. This gives a hardy boost too. We might have enough for 2 of these. He's also a member of that list. That sounds very backwards, Game Face. Like, how do you receive him if he's part of the equation? But yeah, there was a couple of things. Special bosses from other games and stuff too. It was really cool. So we can get 9, 12, 12, or we could do 14 and 17. So we really want silver broadswords if we can help it. Or at least 2 silver broadswords. Well, we're about to withdraw and sell all the weapons we're not using. So first of all, we want you. Yeah, I get you. I like the game. I have fun in it. I will not be playing it that deep into it. You know? I play some post games. I don't play every post game, especially one that deep. Okay, we could sell. Well, let's equip it for now, because it does get rid of 2 dragon lances. Because clearly we don't need these, and that is still less money than I was hoping. Well, it's half, so I guess that's not bad. So we could buy that for 14. We could get 12 on them. They're already the higher attacker. And Sardad did get a tiny boost. So buying this will give us 3k, which we might be able to pull off another halberd. Especially since by doing this, we can sell another dragon lance. Well, we don't need that. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder if this game had a trading method between players, or if it was like, we're holding an event on August 1st, you know, make sure to join to be, you know, get the rewards. Because emulation these days can go online and pair up with people. I just, I'm obviously not playing it with anyone else. Alright, sell that. No, we want to sell that. And so we were able, no, we're a little short still. Dun 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 dun. So we managed upgrades all around. All 3 of us got weapon upgrades. They weren't the best upgrade, but we got 2 out of 3 top deal, and 1, you know, a nice second place. So thankfully we don't have to worry about armor. Let's see. Well, Don't have to deal with that again. Couldn't find enough Darkonium in time to reach the finals, so now I'm just like one of the townspeople. All I can do is watch. Sad but true. I'm sick of this stupid challenge. Oh, you're a finalist, aren't you? What I mean is, I'm tired of losing, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. There'll be another challenge soon enough. Wait, you are the... Here, we can get the couple of HP and MP we're missing and actually save the game. Like, it is possible to play Dragon Quest IX through emulation multiplayer. I heard one of the challenge finalists is here, but I haven't seen him. We've got this monster lurking around. I wish someone would get rid of it. Speaking of which, haven't I seen you before? We have a monster lurking. My name is Triger. I may not look it, but I'm one of the finalists. You know why? This is just a costume. I bet I had you fooled. Instead of just waiting around, I'm going to try and squeeze in some last-minute training. Which island should I go to? I just can't decide. Now then, lad, have you visited the Skill Scroll shop in that newfangled department store of ours? Skill Scrolls let you teach monsters skill sets without having to do any synthesizing, see? They can be pretty bleeding useful if you use them right. I bet they can be. Especially if the monster only has 2. During the finals, the battling is non-stop. There are no breaks between bouts. The secret of success is being able to heal your team during the fight. The finals don't end until a scout wins 4 battles in a row, so even if a scout loses a few bouts, it doesn't mean he's out of the running. But if he loses faith in his abilities, well, then it's game over, my friend. Wait, we can lose and still win? Hey, look at that. It's been updated. Beware of pirates if you're traveling between Domus and Zareth Isle. Reports indicate that the leader of these no-good scallywags refers to himself as Captain Crow. New wares, guarantee you don't be stinky down below. The following is a warning issued to all scouts. To prevent any unsightly altercations, please refrain from entering the sewers beneath Domus Isle. Now, I wonder if that's a hint. If we do this, make it nighttime, and go to Zareth Isle... Yes, please make it night. Will the game let us go to Zareth Isle? Dun, 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 dun. I think that is this way. The people have moved. Maybe they have new things to say. I didn't make it into fun. I'm definitely going to watch them. Okay. You're not saying anything new. Oh. Hello again, my little friend. I have new orders from the boss, Monsieur Trump. Quickly, take this letter. Receives written orders from Warden Trump. Your mission is to infiltrate. The Monster Scout challenge is over. Huh? The letter says what it says. I do not know what the warden is thinking. I am just the posting man. And now I must bid you adieu until we meet again, my little friend. Your father has chosen a rather unusual way of communicating with you. Still, it seems he is saying that your mission for him is over. Now we can focus all of our energy on winning the challenge. This is to Zareth, right? That is Infant Isle. I mean, I meant this one is... Are you okay? Halish? No. Dang it. I wanted to see if that message board would force a fight with the pirates if I went to the right location, but it don't help if I can't make it to the right location. There we go. I can. It's nighttime. Pirates, perhaps? Not tonight. I'll try it a couple of times. We're here. It's nothing but a loading screen. Game really doesn't want me to find some pirates, I guess. Unless it's Zareth Isle to the other way, but... Let's see how long our vanish lasts while we're... invisible. Do we break? Strong medicine, okay. Hey look, it's a seed of skill. Well, no dice on that. I'm glad the vanish effect wore off. I'd hate the pirates to see a sea-doo going on its own. Give it a couple of shots. I'm a little sad. They, these pirates aren't very good at attacking people. I'll do one more set. Uh-oh. We finally got it. Sees a tiny speck of land on the horizon. That is not what I was hoping for. Let me guess. A bunch of drakeys because it's night? It's stumps and slimes. You know what? Unless someone is ridiculously close to level. You son of a gun, Ken. Maybe it'll be a mimic in a box again. A seed of life. Well... I'm gonna murderate you. The unfortunate side effect of only having one monster in the battle. Come here, Stump Chump. You really? Okay. He wants to drag this out. I'm gonna go play with the slimes. They know how to attack with more than one. Slimes, you let me down. Oh, jeez. Stump, where you at? Okay. This should get us our level. Eight skill points. What are you trying to do, man? Let's see, what's defense do? Defense will give us some defense, and attack will give us some attack. We have a seed of skill, so let us give you that seed. Mastered attack boost, and whatever. Shouldn't get any more. Well, not what we wanted, but it wasn't the worst thing. Managed to get a little bit of HP and capped off a level with some extra attack. And I'll try this last time. Well, the game does not want us to fight pirates, so... I feel like we are sufficiently prepared. This will at least let us know where we stand. I do think this was our final party and everything, so worst case, the game I need to farm money for some more items and a couple of levels or something, but you've already said that. My preparations are done. Let's go. I'll have more preparations based on where we are in this. Welcome back, Tuffymon. The finals are about to get underway. If you've finished all your preparations, we can get started. You'll be fighting with the monsters you have in your current team. Are you ready to enter the finals? I am. Okay then, let the games begin. My buddy Biscuit right here. People of Green Bays, can you hear the roar? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The Monster Scout Challenge Finals. Before we get it on, let's hear it for our very own Commissioner Snap. My buddy Biscuit. Why, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to congratulate the 5 finalists and remind them to do their best. Never give up, even if you lose a bout, because your next opponent might be fighting for a 4th consecutive victory. Everyone is looking forward to thrilling battles fought in the spirit of fair play. Now good luck to you all, and may the best scout win. One thing you've gotta love about our commish, he keeps it short and snappy. My buddy Biscuit. Okay, fight fans, you've waited long enough. Let the show begin. Let's meet the 2 scouts who'll be kicking off today's action. First up is Tuffymon, the Joker with a bright future and seriously spiky hair. He'll be up against Slimon, the Sultan of Slime, and Grognard of Goo. Prepare to be slimed. Ready? Fight! I feel like this is the same team that the Commissioner used against us. He lived through that first hit. Dang. That was more than I was anticipating. Can make Mr. Slim regret his choice. Dang, Mr. Slim lived through second hit? Victory over time, Slimon. I love you could see some of the people in the background, like, they're pixelated, sure, but, like, you could see that's the, you know, the guy with the mask. You can see the blonde-haired people and, and stuff. Tuffymon is the winner. Now fight in the next round. His opponent is the tournament's youngest and sweetest competitor, Little Miss Missy. I'm gonna beat you and Solitaire, so there, and then eat lots of cake. Ready? Fight! Team Missy, this jumped up. This is what we had to face in the finals against the Commissioner. Please don't. Okay. Okay. Give order. Oh, I can actually give orders. Okay. No, we don't. We just want a tactics. Show no mercy. Show no mercy. Focus on healing. Good night, Fru. Okay, let's... Nah. Gigo. It'd be nice if we got experience during this. It's 2 in a row for young Tuffymon, but here comes challenger number 3. The king of the jungle, the catastrophic man-eater Trigger. Yeah, I don't live in the jungle, and I'm certainly not a man-eater. This is just a costume, you know? Actually more of a city person. Ready? Fight! Or like, no. Okay. Hey, man. That wasn't very nice. Alright, that's nice. If you wish to be seen as human, right? You're running around as a giant tiger. Well, okay. The extra, like, I wish I had the, I don't know what it was, like 24 points for mid-heal, but being able to slow the bleeding with a 50-point heal negates at least an attack around. Tuffymon is the winner. Incredible, the rookie's come out of nowhere and is a victory away from the championship. Can he do it? Or will the next challenger stop him in his tracks? Monster Scout Challenge, final round. That doesn't look like Solitaire. Who is that supposed to be? Well, based on how skill points are, I would probably need like another 8 levels or so. And I'm not against it, but the game hasn't really needed a super amount of levels and stuff. Here she is, the one you've been waiting for. It's Solitaire, the Scout Challenge idol herself. Thanks for warming up the crowd for me, but I'll take it from here. I'm a bit surprised you made it this far. I guess you're not as useless as I thought. But this game ain't big enough for the both of us, kiddo, even with 2 screens. What can I say? I didn't look for stardom. It came looking for me. You talk too much. It is time to settle this once and for all, Guinea Rummy. Ready? Fight! Listen, doggy, I warned you already. Don't call me Guinea Rummy. The match had to be suspended while MSO staff dragged Solitaire away, kicking and screaming. Tuffymon and the other challengers left the arena and returned to the lounge. What the heck just happened here? Whoa, check it out. The commissioner has entered the arena. Yes, well, what a surprise. What we have here is a case of a scout attacking an opponent's monster. According to Section 84 of the MSO Challenge Rulebook, the scout in question, Miss Guinea Rum... I mean, Solitaire is in violation of the rules and subject to immediate disqualification. Tuffymon wins by default. I'm sure many of you are unhappy about this, but rules are rules, I'm afraid. What a crazy turn of events, challenge fans, but hey, that's the MSO for you. In any case, we have a champion. Tuffymon wins the 7th Monster Scout Challenge. Stick around, fans. The award ceremony is coming up. Well, that was a twist I wasn't expecting. Congratulations, young Tuffymon. It was a rather unusual final, but you are undoubtedly the champion. Think about the bookies on that one, right? 3-1 odds, Solitaire wins. Nuh-uh, 2-3 for Tuffymon. And everyone lost because no one bet on disqualification. The bookie made bank. And you certainly have a monster that any champion would kill for. Speaking of which, it appears I was mistaken. I did not see it before, but there is great power within you. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. Never mind me. Sorry to interrupt, Commissioner, but the crowd is waiting. Right? Like, Dr. Snap has seen him in multiple forms. I feel like he would piece it together before Solitaire would. But that's just a theory. I don't want to get copyright strike for finishing that. Whoops, I was in another world. I hope no one noticed. Well, to business. Now, where is that prize? Oh, fiddlesticks. I appear to have left the Scout's mark in my office. Huh? But what about the award ceremony? Go downstairs and get it, dude. Yes. I'll have to give you your prize later, young man. Please, come to my office. So much for the award ceremony. Well, I guess that's it. The 7th Monster Scout Challenge is over. And what a great way to end it all, eh, Fight fans? No, actually, that is probably the most disappointing way to end it because the blood didn't flow. See you all at the next challenge. And so was Tuffymon named champion of the 7th Monster Scout Challenge. Congratulations, Tuffymon. The award ceremony will take place in the Commissioner's office. He's waiting for you there now. Goes to the Commissioner's office. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Now, to business. Let's award the prize, shall we? I'll be taking the mark. Isn't that right, Tuffymon? I feel like he's gonna get yoinked from me or something. Oh, was that your arrangement? How interesting. Of course, I don't mind one bit. In fact, that was always my intention. Now come to me, my noble monster. Why am I waiting for a trap? At last, the mark is finally mine. Well done. Yours has been a long and difficult journey, but I too have long waited for this moment, my monster friend, or should I say Incarnus? Now, shall I imbue you with the power of the Starconium Spear? Curse you! What are you doing? The scouts collected vast quantities of Darkonium, enough Darkonium for me to construct this sphere. Can you resist its power, I wonder? We shall soon see. Like, bro, I'm just standing here watching it jump in. Stop him. My mission is to open the gate to the dark world. Give me the mark, human. This is not the true mark. What? That cannot be. But of course, I have been blind. Those thieves did take the mark, and they replaced it with this fake. I sense the mark. It is far from here. You can sense it? Then quickly, take me to it. What is the mark to you, human? What do you want? With your body and soul steeped in dark matter, you must surely know what I want. I'm the one who will help you complete your mission. Good, come with me. You should have jumped in when he was messing with them. Out of my way. Well, now I guess I have to go on a grinding spree because I don't have a great third monster. Hey, you, hello, you can't sleep in here, you know. Come on, get up already. Time to move your lazy butt. Oh, are you awake? And I was just about to give you another solitaire super punch. Anyway, what happened here? I came to the commissioner's office to check out the scout's mark, but all I find is you crashed out on the commissioner's floor. The mark is supposed to be mine, and that pet monster of yours, where are they? Find the commissioner. I don't know where they are. Now the question is, did he take my weapon with him too? He did not. So that was nice at least. We have 17 points. Well, we definitely need, unfortunately, some experience. We can't let a level 2. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Hello? Can you hear me? Are you sulking again? You only won the stupid championship because I let you, you know. Find the commissioner. Well, I feel like I don't want to find him at the moment. Commissioner Snap left with the monster. It looked a lot like the one you had before. Did you give it to him? Actually, it was a different color now that I think about it. Saw the commissioner with the monster I haven't seen before, so I asked him about it. He was awfully pleased with himself. Said it was a really, really rare breed. Behella! Yes, Monkey's finally there. Good job. Told me he was looking for some treasure or something, but I had no idea what he meant. Is this for upstairs? Did we unlock this? I told you you'd understand once you got to it, Monkey. Okay, so this door is open. That must be where we need to go then? No, we've been back here before. No, this is definitely not where we need to be. Oh well, I did my best, but it wasn't good enough to get me into the finals. It's a shame. I really wanted to see how that battle arena stays up in the air. We've been out here before. Why was the door locked earlier? We didn't get to see much of a grand finale, did we? It was over so fast. The top scouts are so efficient that the battles only seem to last an instant. It's not just her battle cry, it's all of the barbarians' battle cry. How about let's not find the commissioner? How about let's take a boat ride to get Game Fate. I should go tech the office, double check. Make sure there's no one better. Although a double attacking A-rank Griffin doesn't sound like a bad... Let's see. Cure all defense boost. Chicken stats are F rank. Kefka. Dun, 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 dun. Chicken. I have 2 chickens. Dracula. I know where you are, monkey. B rank. Level 12. The HP feels low, but the attack is really good. Let's bring as a substitute because we have okay, let's do we have skill points? We do. You have a lot, so we can and that will be attack. We don't want more attack at the moment. Wisdom, I don't care. I don't think we really need MP. Might as well as get a cool... Yeah. Didn't really get us a whole lot of HP. So I think I feel good with having them with us. I think Jamiris will be our contender as long as we can go and get some experience. I have a feeling they went to the beginning of the game to Dad, but because the Incarnus never told us where we needed to go. Wait, there is a pathway to the bottom right. No, we don't want to go to bottom right. We want to go up towards C to go. Yeah, okay, okay. So something tells me you're really liking it, Monkey. Uh... Going the wrong way. What made you go from to yay? Commissioner Snap just left on a sea scooter. He was bound for Infant Isle. I wonder what he wants there. I get it. I get where we need to go now. I just remembered. Some of the fights and the elf. The game wants us to go to that temple in the center. I need a couple of levels on Game Face, just in the event that this is for real. So, you have a lot left in that one, Monkey. What are you considering reading next? Now, I could be totally over-preparing for this. The game could be like, oh yeah, you're doing this, and you break the negative on him, and ta-da, he's back in your party, but I don't want to chance it. Now, I can't say for why. I've farmed on this north side of the island, let's say 50 fights. And of those 50, not once did I see a metal slime. But the south side of the island does get metal slimes occasionally. Yeah, I'm batting 3 for 3 so far, right? I can't be doing too bad with that. What's funny is no fight has lasted long enough to see if Jamiris gets a double attack or not. Once you've read all of them or decided which ones you do or don't want to read, I can give you some more, but I don't want to put too many. What chapter are you on? Yes, he does have double attack. He's just a little baby right now. But he's growing up so nicely. This has been my go-to grind spot. This south side. Watch, I'm over-preparing. A Chimera Wing. Those aren't necessary anymore. Go Game Face. Excuse me, Game Face B. That's HP for that. I want the attack. I feel like I should just speed this up. Since we're sitting here just farming experience. It's what I would do if I was playing by myself. The music sounds funny. The run speed feels like where it should be. Fortunately, it throws the music off just a little. Now, we can get metal slimes here, which is 1,000 experience a pop. And occasionally, I only had it happen at night, you can get 2 metal slimes. Obviously, it's a very rare encounter, but it can happen. The Squall and Ken will probably get a level out of me doing all this. But game needs a couple. Oh look, there we go. Yes. Good. Beautiful. Look at that. Squall gets a level. Buttload of skill points. So you are... That would be attack. That'd be attack. We wouldn't have enough to get this, and this would be defense. 10 defense. Like, could I fight things and get a little bit more experience? I could fight and get like 180 to 200. I'd have to heal every couple of fights. Here, most of the time they don't even get a turn. So it's not like the most highest number of experience, but we do get metal slimes in the mix, which brings that average up immensely. Strong medicine. My buddy Biscuit, what you doing? What you doing? There's also no guarantee we'll get every slime. I will say, because I don't know if we can look at the manual and like tell us exactly how many we fought, but I will say if we've come across 20, I've killed 17 of them. So they're not nearly as flea happy as they are in the mainline games. I have tried to capture them. The highest I got was 2%. So they do not want to be friends. The best they can do is give me some experience then. It does feel like a little shock going from like fast speed and then going back to normal speed. How dare you? I think I would like to the Jamiras to get, or Game Face, the next set of skill points. So since they just got skill points this last level up, they won't get it the next one. So maybe the following. Oh no. It's a weird trade-off at the moment. Game is physically stronger than the Incarnus at the moment, but we don't have a heal spell at all. Have to rely completely on medicines. It's funny that the bird still thinks that it wants to attack us. Like, the cub is smart enough to run. And of course, this guy just respawns and stays here. At nighttime, all the monsters come after us. They don't run away. $122 and lived. 109 has killed it before. I knew that they had a little bit of an HP range. I didn't think it was that big. What are we looking at? 661. I don't know if 661 is the level we're looking for or the following level. All we can do is get 661 and find out. Whoa, wait, that's a big papa. Great Saber Cat. I've never seen him. Well, we have a chance. Not a great one. Saber Cat showing off his cake. 28. It's a chance. He was not very happy with that chance. Again, that's the first time I've seen him. And I farmed here an hour and a half earlier. Like, it's not surprising that areas have hidden monsters. Just, I never came across it. I would try it again. Try to capture it again. 28 isn't, like, disastrous numbers. It's not an amazing number. But I'll take a 1 in 4 over, you know, 6%. See, a 112 killed it that time. Oh, is that the baby or is that the daddy? That is the baby. You live this time. It's a pretty good level. It did not give us the skill points, though. So we are looking for 1300. It'd be nice, wink wink, for another metal slime type here. Gotcha. Heyo. Well, that... Hey, that was beautiful. 2? It didn't feel like a critical. The game's gonna go after the other ones first. Darn it. He's sticking around. He's sticking around again? Well, you got 4 attacks. Dang. It was all you, Jamirus. I mean, Game Face. B. Was that my 11 skill point? Alright. Good. Dang. We can only get 1, so we would get HP or HP. And I'll throw. Alright, I feel much better with this. We can see that, you know, 21, it's not leveling super quick anymore, and that's fine. But with my HP and my attack and even defense, I feel confident. Again, high HP and attack, pretty good defense, feel confident. Not that far down from the HP. You know, they're still 6 levels below. Their attack is comparable. Still a little lower, but they also attack twice. So I feel good with what we've done. Hopefully, I should have stepped in at the hunter station on Zeraphile. Oh no, not Infant Isle again. No pirates? No random island of normal slimes. I wonder, could you have found a good island? I want to step in here just so if something happens that we need to recall, we come here. Flash burst. Whoa, whoa, back off, slime. No, I got ambushed by a slime. You know, these slimes are like, what did we just bump into? Ah, no. That fight was so cool. It was, and it's just the first of several. The stakes get higher each fight and boss, right? Glad you liked it, though. That was a really cool fight. Will our vanish come off when it changes from... Can the game change while I'm on the ladder? The answer is yes, and my vanish wore off. Okay. Monkey, what chapters are you on? Vanish wore off? Well, that's not very nice. Get out my way, Drakey. Vanish wears off. I assume this is where he went. If he didn't, well... To honor he that did protect these islands seven, upon the mount we set this stone. From ancient times did silence praise to him, monsters many. The writing is almost all worn away. It's hard to make much sense of it. Alright, well... I would have thought it was over here. I thought wrong. Can we get down? We can. As a one-way. When? I thought for sure it'd be there. Well, I know where Commissioner Snap is. Beats me. Did you ask around in the Scouts Den? This is what I'm hoping for. Can't say I expected to see the challenge champion here on this island, though I suppose you're just passing through on your way to greater things. I don't have a penny to my name. I wish the MSO would pay us a salary or something. I'm sure the scouting life may seem glamorous to outsiders, but it's actually a lot of hard work for very little reward. Just saw the commissioner. He was crossing the rope bridge. Was surprised to see a man of his experience on this island. Usually only beginners come here. Oh, I think I might know where he went. He's taken the long way. Well, we're gonna follow the route that the game is giving us. I'm thinking of the undead place with the door that I couldn't open. But going over the rope bridge is not to that pathway. I've seen this before, and only with the slimes. A group of them just sleeping in one area. If I was to touch them, we would get into combat with sleeping slimes. So they mentioned the rope bridge. We know that much. I mean, it's gonna be trash, but I still should pick it up anyways. An Oaken Club. It's free trash, and it's my trash. Dang, I got like a hair on me or something in my face. Pretty sure I saw Commissioner Snap go by here earlier. He came from Infant Isle, but then set off immediately for Fert Isle. I kept my distance, though. He had this vicious-looking black monster with him. He is not going anywhere, I'm thinking. My buddy. I'm thankful the game is updating us with information, though. What's that? Have I seen Commissioner Snap? Not that I recall, but why would a busy man like the Commissioner come to a dead-end island like this? There's a man in black lurking in the den. I don't like the look of him. He seemed to be injured. I wonder what he's been up to. Well... I should probably just save here, too. Might be missing a few HP. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm training my monsters in preparation for the next challenge. Ah, my little chum, have you heard about what happened at headquarters? Everything is in chaos. All the monsters we had collected escaped from their cages, and now they run wild. It was getting a little too hairy for me, so I says to myself, Jax, it is time for an holiday. Wink, a good thing your old friend Jax knew about the secret jetty, eh? Pardon? You do not know of the secret jetty? I suppose there is no harm in telling you now. Leave the scout post, go left, and follow the shoreline around the island. There you will find it, the secret jetty. Go if you want, but if it were me, I'd stay away from that place. Well, we know where we're supposed to go. And I thought he was the commissioner. Out of curiosity, we're not actually going to do it unless it just turns out to be amazing. Game face. Do you have an S rank monster? What is your A monster? Go a great dragon. Out of curious, do we have anything cool? No. I don't want to use any of... Man-at-Arms is a cool monster. But we are above that. The secret jetty does not appear on the map. He said leave and go left. Oh. A seed of skill. Well, that's nice. Oh, there was a... Okay. Yeah, there was a gate here before. No wonder I couldn't stumble upon the secret jetty before. Travel to Cell HQ. Well, yes. I would like to go to Cell HQ. We're ready for the tournament to truly begin. The vanish effect wears off. Take the lift to the hideout? Sounds like a good idea. The specimens broke out of their cages. Cell is finished. We're nowhere close to a level. Oh, well, it seems no, I don't have to fight you. Forester's Axe. Well, I doubt that is going to be better for anyone, but I may as well check. Pretty darn close. Holy moly. Okay, let's hypothetically say we did that. We could get a +2. Game Face could get a +14. Okay. For a -2 to get a +14, that was a fair trade-off. We had tamed these monsters. Why did they suddenly become so vicious? Kind of funny. Are they unconscious or are they dead? I see you. I don't see a chest in there. Wasting my time. We don't have searchables in this game. Hurry to the warden's office. You must save him. I find it even funnier that I'm invisible, so these people are like... It's like they're talking to themselves. That wasn't very nice. A bag of exodust. The vanish effect wears off. Well, we can fix that. I see, it's just a view. We've already been out here. I don't need to check the bottom path, at least for now. Ooh, used zoom, but nothing happens. Ah, thank God I'm inside. We cannot hold the fiend off any longer. Belial? What? Grrr. The Belial draws near. Well, crush him. Nothing else to do. He gets double attack too. It is pretty nice getting 5 attacks in a round. And Ken hits like an attack and a half. I get why, but I do still at times kind of miss the evac spell having a point. It's interesting, in Dragon Quest X there's an evac spell and the zoom feature, but using zoom while inside will bonk your head. The game will let you cast it, bonk your head, and get knocked to the ground. So you have to use an evac item. But if you get far enough in Dragon Quest X, you can do a quest that lets you zoom through the ceilings. Well, I was not expecting this. Two levels, man. A Yggdrasil Dew. Right, we got to put our skill points together first. Well, that's a shame. Attack boost 2 would give us actual set of attack. I think I have another skill seed, so I think. Game Face can get defense or HP. Right? It would be defense. Apparently 11 has it both ways. The distance that between now and 11 has been such a long period of time. I don't remember. I played it on release. It didn't have an S when I played it. So I do want to play S. I want to get it just so I could play the pixelated playthrough. But I'm excited for 12. Will be attack if we manage to get enough points. I don't see us. We'll put it. No, we're gonna do normal attacks. The vanish effect wears off. What are you doing here? But never mind that. I fear for the warden. Well, 10 is still being actively produced, so like it's hard to be fair on 10 and 11 then. 10 started in 2011, I think, and it's still going today because I play it occasionally on stream. I went through the whole story on stream. I did my dailies earlier today, but 11 came out in 2017, 2018, somewhere in that area. And, you know, 12 comes out supposedly next year. But never mind that. I fear for the warden. Dr. Snap suddenly appeared with a mighty black beast in tow. Oh, okay. That makes sense. 2D mode, it's not allowed. I'd love to play it in 2D mode. I'd need to pick up the game when it's on sale, but I know it's a 100-hour game, and I don't feel like putting 100 hours in a game I've beaten. But maybe. One day. They took the mark from us by force. The warden tried to stop him, but the beast felled with a single blow. I want to use healing items because I don't have spells. Actually, hold up. We could put you in the back for a moment. Wait, I thought you had... You do now. No. And we'll trade Ken for Dr. Mrs. T. The thing with the 2D mode is you can kind of cheese the game from what I hear. Because switching between 2D and 3D mode makes you do a portion of the game over again. And if you get all of the treasure chests and then switch modes and come back, you can get the chests again. So you can do some crazy farming, supposedly. Hello, Dragon Impact. Welcome on in. Sword St. Michael, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Alright, so we have full HP now. You came back. I'm not much of a father, am I? Not like this. As you may have realized, your mission was a diversion, a means to procure the mark. We had sent cadets in before, but the MSO's security was too tight. So he used you to lure Snap away from his office. I thought that with the mark I could lure the Incarnates to me and achieve my goal. But then Snap appeared, accompanied by a vicious black beast. What? That was the Incarnus? Yes, of course. That would have been his plan. After taking the mark, Snap directed a beam of dark matter at the caged specimens. That is when things got out of hand. He's using dark matter to control the Incarnus and achieve his goals. You must stop him at all costs. I heard about your victory in the challenge. You are the only one who can take the Barian spear from my desk. I created the orb based on the research stolen from Snap. The fool, he was so fixated upon the mark that he walked right past it. The Barian sphere is the only thing that can neutralize the Darkonium sphere. Use it to end that evil beast's... I'm like, cool, thanks, Dad. Forgive me for always being so cold, my son. Monsters are foul creatures. We cannot live alongside them. I never told you, but it was a monster that took your mother from us. Always remember, they are our... Use a special medicine on him, dude. The warden is in no condition to say anymore. He has told you the truth. Now, let him rest. Cell's purpose was to expunge the threat of dark matter from this world. With dark matter gone, monsters would cease to exist as well. There would be peace. We hope to use the mark and the power of the Incarnus to achieve that end. To think that things would end like this. Go up the ladder. Oh. We checked all of the books before in the game, and they never said anything. This time I accidentally clicked it and it got a whole paragraph. These books appear to contain Dr. Snap's research notes. The archipelago is home to a singularity which opens a portal to the Dark World once every 300 years. When the portal opens, the darkness beyond begins to affect our world, causing its form to change. Accounts suggest that the land itself rises up to meet the footfalls of the Dark World's invading multitudes. Though we dismiss it as a barren wilderness, the scene of this event is none other than Infern Isle. Tuffymon, you're back. Look around. We're in a lot of trouble here. You want to know what's going on? Ask somebody else. It all went down too fast for me. Wait. The ladies lived. I never imagined we'd have to hide in these cages to protect ourselves. Still, at least we're safe. I hope the same can be said for the warden. His guards are with him, so I don't think we have to worry, but... Before the monsters got away, I saw a strange man. He had a really weird laugh and a big gray doggy. Like, the door's not even shut. The game played me by making me have to go around the other way. There is no response. Oh no, he died. Anyways, dang it. I hesitated. Take that, ding-a-ling. I didn't want the vanish effect to wear off. Are you also dead now? No response. Poor guys. Look at those monitors, man. That tower, it's almost as big as me. It's kind of wild. They made PCs before they made guns. Alright, so now can we zoom? Alright. We got a walk to go. We got a walk to go. Experience close. Wow, look at that. 83 and 8400 Gs. Wow. Oh my god, I collected this earlier. So these do respawn in some way or fashion. That means, in essence, you could maximize everyone's skill with time and effort. I don't think we're that hard pressed. No! No, the thing wore off. 10 steps away. We were about to get another seed of skill. That's just rude. So it was a bit roundabout, but I was right in a sense that we need to go to the undead place. He just needed to get the necessary equipment first. You flubbed that. Wow, that was... The weapon is bonus to beasts, maybe? Not sure. Whoa, hey Papa, it's time to play again. You're gonna give it a shot. Yeah, this definitely has a beast killer effect on it or something. I think we had a 26% or a 28% before, so like a 40 was a pretty good chance. Should have joined us. I kind of wish we had an item or variant of Zoom that allowed us to warp between the different stations. Take a look behind us, make sure there's not a great saber cat over there. There is not. Alright. No. Okay. I feel confident that this is leading to the finale, but I don't think we'll finish it right now. I think it's best if we stop a little early tonight to make sure that we have the time for it. And what we'll end up doing is I'll make sure to have a backup game if we crush it in like 40 minutes or something. But let's deposit our money, and then we can... I'll talk to you first. What is wrong with all these lazy people? Let's start the next challenge. The scouts and staff are just sitting around like bubble slimes. Well, it sounds like they did a lot of work at the very end, although also flubbed up a lot there. Okay, so let's just boop, close that and hit this button. All right. Wow, we had More progress.